on with today's show, and today's co-host is of Pakistani origin. Was always told you can only be an engineer, doctor, or a landlord, nothing else, all right? However, he decided not to take that advice. And today he's working with the biggest brands in the world as the first ever gaming ambassador for Dubai Police. Please welcome Taha Pakman Khokhar. Everyone else out there knows him, of course, as AKA Pac-Man. It's great to have you with us, Pac-Man. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Let's talk your journey, if we can. Your journey of creation. That sounds very, very sort of grand. But in terms of becoming a creator, I mean, when was that eureka moment for you? And you know what? This is my life. This is where I can make a living.
It was actually at a very early age, to be honest. I used to watch a lot of YouTubers, you know, back then, White Boy 7th Street, X-Jaws, all these OG Call of Duty YouTubers. And I used to watch them and think, you know what, I could do this. I'm good at the game, you know, why not? And my dad actually ended up buying me a Dazzle, which is a PVR from back in the day. And the quality is like a potato nowadays. But I started recording on it, and I was just, you know, the squeaky little kid voice. I'm 10 years old, recording commentaries on Call of Duty. I shouldn't even be playing the game. But, you know, it led from that to slow and steady, just fell in love with it. Seriousness came more around COVID times, 2020. COVID hit, I had nothing going on. And I built my first ever PC. And with my wife by my side, I just decided, you know what, let me just try streaming. I'm stuck at home playing 8 hours a day. Might as well stream. And one thing led to another, and alhamdulillah, I've been full-time for 4 years now.
That is absolutely amazing. I tried the same thing to stream during COVID, didn't work out quite as well. But I do want to ask, because we had a little chat earlier, you play Battle Royale games, and that's games where you sort of jump into a battlefield and your skill and expertise is what's going to decide if you manage to win. What effect do you think gaming has on people? Because we get accused a lot of it increasing violence, removing attention span. What do you think? How does gaming affect people? How does it affect you?
Personally, I think for me, it's always been a getaway, you know, to get away from all the bad things going on in life. I go on and I have all these friends I can talk to from all over the world, different religions, different places. And you get, you know, different inputs from people. And that has helped me learn a lot as a person, as a human. I don't think violent tendencies come from gaming. I think if a person has those tendencies, they're gonna come out one way or another. And yes, sometimes gaming might excel that a little bit.
You
Overall,
do hear some stuff in a Call of Duty lobby.
Exactly. It's not the easiest lobbies to be in. But overall, I think gaming's always been a great thing, you know. People can really just get away from all the negative things going on in life and just have a great time.
I wanted to ask you about being the first ambassador to Dubai Police. How was that for you?
It's incredible, you know, to be working with them. We worked together for the tournament in December. It was over a 200,000 dirham prize pool. There was a lot of great games: Street Fighter, Counter-Strike, Valorant, Fortnite, Mobile Legends. And, you know, to be working with such a prestigious place, it's incredible. You know, I would have never thought that they would be wanting to work with someone like me. But to achieve that, it's an incredible feeling.
What about Dubai as a sort of platform as well, for your content creation, for what you're doing at the moment, for the industry as a whole? Thriving here at the moment?
I think the industry is just beginning. It is thriving, but I think it's just the beginning. Especially with Our Highnesses, all the investments they've put into place for creators, you know, the Creators HQ that just launched recently, all these incredible things, golden visas for creators who want to move here. I think it's just a matter of time till it truly booms, but the opportunities here compared to the rest of the world are endless.
Absolutely. Well, we are excited about the events that are coming up. Obviously, we've got Comic-Con coming up in April. What other events are you excited about for the gaming / pop culture crew in general?
I think a big one would be Dubai Esports Festival, probably in April, I believe. As well as, inshallah, I think Dubai Police will probably have our own tournament in Ramadan, end of Ramadan, most likely. So those are two big ones recent.
I wanted to ask you about the future of gaming. You see a lot of things happening with AI, VR, all these things. What do you see happening in the future as well in the world of gaming?
I am not too into the AI side of things, but I mean, AI is already in gaming, especially in like Roblox or even Call of Duty. You know, for voice chat now they have AI based. It's not really working too well in Call of Duty, but and Roblox is great. You know, it's helped a lot of kids be safe online. You know, there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of weird people, to say the least. And the AI system has been very accurate, and that's, you know, a good thing for the gaming industry going forward.
What about brands, I'd love to hear you, because you've got such a positive vibe about the industry, about what you're doing, about the potential, about the future as well. And yet you can find brands out there, and you work with a lot of brands, a lot of global brands, a lot of local brands, but there are brands that are a bit stuck in the mud, you know, about, oh, is this right, something. Do brands ignore gaming at their peril moving forward?
At the moment, you know, some brands are a little bit iffy on, you know, trying to incorporate gaming, but other brands have embraced it and have, you know, achieved great results. I think one of the examples I can give is personally for myself, I worked with Advil. You know, that's not a brand you normally would think working with gamers, but it's the perfect collaboration between, you know, gamers always get migraines from being on our PCs and, you know, game consoles all the time. It was the perfect collaboration and performed really well.
Yeah.
I think, Pac-Man, something that parents say to their kids a lot is, you need to study, stop playing games, it's not going to pay the bills, and then you come along and shatter that notion. So what would you say to young people, or even people who are a bit older, who want to get into content creating? What advice would you give them? Drop out of school, drop everything and start streaming?
No, I would never recommend that. I think school is very important. Personally, obviously, I am an outlier, and I think a lot of it had to do with work ethic as well as just determination and a little bit of luck at the end of the day. Luck is there. You know, if you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. For example, for me, one of the big reasons I contribute my success to is initially when I started streaming, I streamed for 4 years without a single day off. Not a single day. I had COVID and I was in my bed and I was still alive. Wow. So, you know, you just have to be willing to put in that effort.
Do you have any tips for someone, let's say, that wants to start? Because the thing is, everyone says be yourself, be authentic. Or does that also apply when you're streaming online?
Yes, I think personally I live by that rule that I am who I am.
Yes.
Right, and I want you to see that. You'll see me on my good days, you'll see me on my bad days. It won't be a different person. You get to who I am.
Yes.
And I think that's the big thing that I always pitch to people is like, listen, be yourself, because you don't want to put on a character online and then one day someone runs into you on a bad day, you're a whole different person, you know? But with me, you see the good, the bad, the awesome, whatever's going on with me, I'm an open book online.
I like
and I think
that.
that's a pretty big thing that's
Yes.
helped me in my career is like people see me in real life and it's the same person they see online.
I like that. That's really nice. Well, Taha, you're still going to stick with us for the whole episode. But next up, we'll be finding out how to develop blockchain-based games right here in Dubai. But first, a quick hello to our performers. Let's find out who they are.
Hi, my name is Sony, and I am performing Hey by Fatima Rainey.